Hey, good morning, Middle Tennessee. I'm meteorologist Charlie Neese. Hope your Tuesday is off to a fantastic start. And we are seeing the showers and the thunderstorms coming to an end this morning. We've already seen it end across western areas, and it will continue pushing off toward the east. So the headlines, rain ending. It will be cooler tonight. Lows over the last few nights have been in the 60s. Tonight we'll be back down into the 50s, so when you start your Wednesday morning, a little bit cooler for you, and it will be dry as we head into Wednesday behind this system. And today you'll notice the winds will turn out of the north-northwest, and that's going to bring in some less humid air into Middle Tennessee. By the way, MiddleTennesseeWeather.com is part of a network of websites, and you can see specific weather for specific towns across Middle Tennessee by going to these websites. MusicCityWeather.com, that is for Nashville only. FranklinTNWeather.com, you guessed it, Franklin, Tennessee only. Murfreesboro TN Weather the same. And if you just want the weather for Dixon, Tennessee, just go to DixonTNWeather.com, all a part of the MiddleTennesseeWeather.com network. Well, for today, 66 degrees at 8, 74 at noon, and 78 at 5 o'clock. Our highs will be in the upper 70s to right around 80. And gradually, we'll be seeing more sunshine as we go through the day as that system departs and moves farther off toward the east. In Nashville, about 79 for the high. 77 is the average. This is the first day that we've seen 77, and our temperatures do warm quite significantly as we go through the next 30 days or so. The record high, 89 degrees, set back in 1987. All right, future weather shows the rains of last night pushing off toward the east as we go through the day. A few showers left over early this morning will push into eastern Middle Tennessee and eventually into East Tennessee by noon. And then on into the evening hours, the drier and drier air filters in. Winds will be out of the north-northwest, and it will feel a little different than it has over the last few days with that drier air moving in. And tomorrow, look for a pretty day with more sunshine around. 79 for you in Nashville. Ashland City on the Cumberland River, 79. You go a little farther to the northwest on the Cumberland River in Clarksville and Montgomery County, 78. Centerville, 79. Columbia, 80 and 78 degrees for you. In Murfreesboro, a few other locations. How about 78 in Jolton, 79 in Mount Juliet, 79 in Fairview, and in Bellevue, your high today, 79 degrees. All right, your forecast does call for those warm temperatures today, and the outlook, let's take a little extended view into the future. This is from the Climate Prediction Center. This is May 7th through the 13th, calling for temperatures to continue to average above normal for our part of the country. Now, last week, some of the heat was kind of centered over Middle Tennessee, where we were seeing some of the most above average temperatures of anywhere in the country. That's kind of starting to shift back to the west next week. But I will say the next 2 days are likely going to be two of the hottest we've seen so far this year before we back off a little bit as we go into the weekend. I'll show you that on the 7-day here in just a moment. 79 degrees today, a few morning showers across eastern areas continuing to push off toward the east, replaced by the drier air, more sunshine as we head into the afternoon. Winds out of the northwest at 7 to 15. 7-day forecast, 85 on Wednesday. We get close to 90 for a few folks on Thursday with a high of 88. Then our next system comes in with a pretty good chance of rainfall Friday. And where earlier it looked like that system might push far enough to the south that we get into a good dose of dry air for the weekend, now it looks like that front's going to hang up kind of close to us, and that's going to not allow us to completely drop the chances of rain. Many areas on Saturday and Sunday will be dry, but can't rule out a few spotty showers and thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday, back to 80 degrees and the chance of rain starting to go up just a little bit as we head into the beginning of next work week. But we'll have an update for you again tomorrow morning on Wednesday morning right here on MiddleTennesseeWeather.com. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, and thank you again so much for visiting us here on MiddleTennesseeWeather.com. I'm meteorologist Charlie Neese.